So this week we're doing a week-long professional development for teachers from Pitt County, Lenoir County, Beaufort County, and Greene County. We're bringing NASA, NOAA, and other resources so that the teachers can bring them into their classrooms.
I've worked with NASA a little bit in college, and I know that they do phenomenal work, and they really try and help, especially with the teachers, bring the lofty science down to earth, and especially down to a middle school, high school, elementary school kid level.
I went back to my principal excited about what I had learned in the workshop. We were able to tie in so much of NASA to our curriculum. I had a lot of collaboration with various teachers that are on our campus who helped integrate the technology piece into the science piece that we were implementing in our classroom. And we're able to create a blog site, and the students actually took ownership of that and eagerly uploaded what they had accomplished throughout the school year. And we actually had feedback from people from NASA. So my students were so excited when we were able to log in and read, oh, NASA has read what we're doing and NASA is proud of us. And you know, we're reaching out to a more global audience and we're taking ownership of that piece.
We used to have science nights where we turned those into NASA STEM nights, and we used exclusively exercises and things that are done and provided through NASA to teachers. Wonderful resource in lots of different areas, and it's actually available on the website. And we had basically a science fair twice this year. Had more than 100 participants, and in a community that only has maybe 400 in totality, to have 100 to show up. I mean, that's a fourth of the population of the entire community.
We're also focusing a lot on highlighting resources that are already in the region, in the community, that can support the teachers and bring them some great resources for the students.
We're going to go to the STEAM and Innovation Lab, and that was one of the connections that I made last semester, and I contacted them and we got them on the program as well. So it's another one of those resources right here in Greenville that most people don't even know about.
The STEM Lab, which has toolkits that teachers can check out.
So teachers always ask, how do you do it in the classroom? So the best way to implement that is to have them talk to a teacher that has been doing it and has been doing it throughout an entire year, different subjects and different things, because that really will spark ideas on how they can then themselves implement it into the classroom.
Christopher and Wayne and I were able to meet and help design the curriculum that we were implementing this week.
They didn't choose just science teachers to come. We're coming from three completely different angles. One's in a classroom all day long with fifth graders.
Teachers, you know, we get burned out. We're tired. We work really hard, and we work with some students who struggle. We have the ability to provide them a way out of that, and to believe in them and to encourage them. And you have to start with the teachers. If you do not have a teacher that has that buy-in, then you will not have students who have that buy-in. This workshop, this professional development opportunity really pushes that and really tries to encourage your teachers to be passionate about what they're doing so that you can take that back to the classroom.
You've got an art teacher, and he uses art as a way to broaden the perspective of his students.
A lot of people, when they think of art, they think of, oh, drawing and painting. I try to not do a whole lot of that and really try and do a lot of projects that will prepare them for the future, prepare them for real life, let them enhance their creativity, enhance their creative thinking, and really get them prepared for life in the 21st century.
I want them to go back, and I want them to get their kids inspired to develop in life as a person, a whole person, not just somebody that can regurgitate facts. Somebody that goes through and looks at each individual kid, that differentiates what it is that child needs at that moment, meets them where they are at that moment.
If I could just do one of these lessons one time and improve my classroom because of it, I think it's a successful week.
This year with NASA has allowed my students to take on a leadership role and to think outside the box and not be scared to fail, and to realize that failure is just a stepping point to the next thing that we're going to try. And they hadn't had that yet.
It's a year later for me, and I'm sure I'll be engaged in some way, shape, or form for several years because of the relationships that we've built with the people that work at NASA that do this program. It has opened the doors of possibility for kids, and it has been done across the curriculum, and it's been done with every single member of the staff and faculty there at our school, with the support from our district, our school board, our superintendent personally, and probably even more importantly, the members of our community that have seen this, they've embraced it, and they've reinforced it, and they've been behind it, and they've cheered everybody on from the beginning.
So we want to bring back to the community and then also prepare the next generation of engineers, scientists, and researchers, because they can come from anywhere and everywhere.